Then we are cold calling lawyers. Y'all see me in a bonnet with a microphone on, so you know I'm in your business. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Rajiva. I did 8.5 years in the Department of Corrections in the state of Florida for trafficking and cocaine. If you are not new here, my A1 Day Ones, I love y'all to the moon and back. So we're gonna do something very interesting today. In my video, I broke down to y'all pretty much what my objectives and my mantras were for 2026. Instead of waiting, why put off for tomorrow what you could do today? Procrastination is pretty much belief that God just gonna sit around and keep giving you time, which he does not. For one, we're gonna take this bonnet off because I ain't have no business pressing record with this bonnet on my head like that in the first place. And then I'm going to make me some coffee, and we are cold calling lawyers because I am going back to court sometime in 2026. I'd rather for them to just go ahead and say, girl, don't even worry about it. You're going to do all 10 years or you're gonna do that curfew the whole time. I'd rather them just go ahead and tell me no than to keep postponing and procrastinating because I just don't wanna know. At this point, I'm ready for a no because something has to give. So let's make my coffee, take this bonnet off, and we about to start Googling lawyers and calling them. And I do have my handy dandy notebook because one thing about me, I'm gonna write some stuff down in my cute little pen. Look how it has the gold accents. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yeah. So y'all not gonna believe this, but this is literally a lawyer that I hello?
Yes, hi, good morning. This is Erica from the law offices of. You have sent a request through our website requesting representation.
Yes.
On a Yes, how can I assist you?
And I have to turn down so many opportunities because I don't know how or if I can travel for these things because of my curfew. I would like to go back to court.
It'll be up to the judge's discretion. They're not going to approve it.
As far as filing motions, that's something you guys have done?
We do it all the time. As you mentioned, you've never had a violation. You've already done 5.5 years.
And this is actually the office that I was leaning towards because online, like I've heard of this name before. I did look up attorneys in Polk County and Highlands County. Even though I live in Duval, I wanted an attorney that knows the court that I'm going to. Like they know the state's attorney, they know the judge, like they've dealt with these people. So they have a better chance of knowing which angle to come at. And plus, when I have to go back to court, you have to pay them people travel fees. So I didn't want to get nobody in Jacksonville where you got to learn the court, right? And then I got to pay you to travel back to Highlands County for me to go back to court. But step one for me is I have to reach out to the probation office, to my probation officer, and I have to tell her that I'm thinking about going back to court, filing a motion for X, Y, Z and the third. If she's like, no, like, girl, ain't no way in hell you getting off. And if she opposes that, that has to go in the motion for me to go in front of the judge, because if your own probation officer say, girl, you crazy, the judge gonna be like, girl, please get out my face. I've only seen her like twice. I don't really know her, but in my file, like I don't think any of my other probation officers wrote something crazy. So I'm gonna call her in a second, but let me go ahead and write down step one. I did heatless curls, so jump scare. I hope this worked. Okay. What y'all think? Now, I hope I don't get one of them fast talking lawyers that'll tell you anything. Hold on now. All right, let's make some coffee. I set myself an alarm. What I really want to look for when it comes to finding an attorney is I want somebody who has at least 10 years of experience. I have to do my due diligence. I can't just pick somebody because your name is cute. This says the Conception Law Firm. I hope this is not the man who represented me. You got a firm? I lost trial and went to prison. Now I'm looking for another lawyer to clean some stuff up. Won't be calling you. I don't even know if that's the same person. I'm not even finna click on the website and irritate myself. I don't even know if that's the same person, but I refuse. And not Jennifer Powell. She was on the legal team too. Now you got an office, lady. 10 years in the business. You must have opened up your private firm once I went to prison. Let me not allow the negativity in and let me look for somebody. 10 years, how many stars? 4.3, 10 years, 4.4, 10 years plus 3.3, I can't do nobody in the threes. And I do want to pick somebody who specializes in either drug charges, probation, or anything that has to do with probation. When I was looking this up on Friday, pretty much nobody specialized in probation modification. Like, people don't go back to court for modification. So now let's go to Polk County. It's the next county over. So even if I do have to pay them a travel fee, it won't be too bad. Not LeBron Law. LeBron Law in Kissimmee. 4.3 stars ain't gonna get it for you, baby. 4.8 Smith and Elo Law. He look like he don't play with them when he go to court, baby. Here you go. He look like he don't play. He look like when he walk in the courthouse, they know who to play with and who not to. 100+ years of experience. They must be adding up everybody's experience on the team, because cases taken to trial. How many cases did you lose? What's your win-lose rate? I'm being a little picky, ain't I? Still, this is my freedom on the line. Let me live. Federal criminal defense. So if you want feds, you can call them personal injury, civil litigation, DUI, DWI, family lawyer serving Florida, traffic defense. Trafficking. I need trafficking. Rhino lawyers, they personal injury too. But baby, anybody with the name Rhino. Okay, 15 years in the business. 4.9, the Rodriguez law firm. Look like melanin is taking over in Polk County. Y'all, I'm acting like I'm going to trial. I am going back for a motion. Violation, hold on, areas of practice, it say violation of probation. Let's go ahead and call them.
Thank you for calling the Rodriguez law office. How may I help you?
Hi, I was wondering if I could get a consultation for legal representation. It's RAJIVA. I seen that you guys do representation for probation violations. I didn't violate probation, but what I was trying to do is see if I could go back to court.
For calling in, I do hope you have a good rest of your day.
All right, I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at my pitch. And I do feel like those years of Toastmasters has helped me articulate myself, even though sometimes I ramble on like a babbling idiot. I told him what I needed, and he said he's gonna get it over to an attorney and have them get back with me. Right, let's go. Oh, 25 years in business, and it has a 5-star rating with 64 reviews. 5-star? 5-star in Lakeland? What y'all do? Criminal defense, like what y'all do? Case types. Dang, they do a lot. Boating under the influence, people do that? I guess I don't drink, but I could see how people would be driving a boat under the influence, because it's like, I have a boat. Like, it's some things that you have to remind yourself to be humble and to keep yourself grounded, because it's some things that will just make you do, like, I could see myself owning a boat and driving it under the influence. Like, I got a boat. Don't be doing that though. That's not good. You can injure somebody, even though you on the ocean and you feel like it's just you. You can injure somebody. Disorderly conduct, DUI, federal crimes, everybody dealing with the feds. Injunction, obstruction of justice, public corruption. If they got public corruption, don't represent them. Let the public judge them. SCX crimes, traffic offenses, weapon charges, child porn, don't represent them either. Domestic violence, DUI with manslaughter. Fraud, juvenile crimes, possession of stolen property, resisting arrest without violence, stalking, trespassing, white-collar crimes. Let them figure it out too. Probation violation, restitution, modification, theft crimes, violent crimes, federal cases. They do everything. Let's go back to, they do drug crimes, so this ain't nothing new to y'all. So kudos to y'all. Y'all deal with probation violations and restitution modification. Let's click on that. You cannot have your record expunged if you have actual charges, if you have some violent charges, and if you have drug trafficking. Jesus comes back in all his glory. I'm still gonna be a convicted felon on paper. Like, good to know I'm in good company, because Jesus was a convicted felon too, sentenced to death. He didn't even get a trial. Well, he got a half behind trial. Why they got an 888 number? So I'm about to be talking to ChatGPT.
How may I help you?
Hi, I was calling to see if I could get a consultation on legal representation.
Are you being charged or investigated for a crime or traffic violation in the state of Florida?
No.
Thank you for holding. How can I help you? I am not sure if that is something we assist with. Let me get your information. I'll see if I have an intake specialist available so I can double check that.
Oh, As y'all can see, I am smiling. Y'all didn't get to be a part of that last conversation because my camera started overheating. But I just spoke to another law firm. I spoke to a couple of them off camera because I was like, girl, get them out your business. Not just playing. But that call went really, 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 really good. And when I was speaking to her, her name is Jenna. When I was speaking to her, she pretty much was like, like mid-conversation, she was like, you've been on probation for how long? She was like, no violations, no nothing. And I was like, no. And she was like, kudos to you. And it just felt so good because I know I'm doing a good job, but like to be recognized for your efforts from somebody else, especially like the efforts that wasn't easy for you to do. Like, I know like 5.5 years of probation with no issues, no hiccups, no nothing. That is not an easy feat. Like, that is not just something you just do. That is something that you have to put intention into. That is something that you have to change your ways, your mindset, your heart, the way you think, the way you like. It is a complete shift on what you have to do in order to complete 5.5 years of probation. So the fact that she was like, girl, good job. And she told me multiple times throughout our conversation, she was like, kudos to you. She was like, that is amazing. And she was like, yeah, I do think that we can help you. I know they get paid to say that. Like, I know they get paid to say that. I know they get paid to say that, but I am just like, oh my gosh, like I am literally on cloud, like not even 9, like 1,000, like glory be to God. Like it feels good. And I'm just going to bask in that. I'm going to go back to court and I'm going to just leave it into the court hands. Even if they deny my motion, like I tried, like I gave it all that I got. And I did not give up on myself. So this is your sign and your motivation because y'all have been watching me for years. Talk about this, cry about this, complain about this. And then now y'all see me actually taking the steps to do something about it. So this is your sign. Like if there's something in your life that you have even this much potential to overcome, give it everything you have. So I'm about to call my probation officer, let her know what I'm about to do, see if she has any objections. I hope not. I don't think she will. So let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So cheers to a new chapter. Cheers to a mindset shift. And cheers to just not just accepting what life throws at you. It doesn't matter what hand you're dealt. You do have the power to throw that hand in and reshuffle the deck. And if you don't know how to shuffle, you better get your automatic shuffler. Get your automatic shuffler. I'm so excited. I'm so like... I'm about to turn on my gospel music and I'm just about to cry and just worship God in advance. Like I'm thanking him in advance. And like, even if it's a no, like God is still good at the end of it. Like this feeling is top tier. Like I wish I could bottle it up and drink it every single day. And if you have a question, what heaven sounds like, just let it fill the room. Oh, if you ever wonder. So I'm about to call my probation officer. I love you guys to the moon and back as always. I'm just so happy. Oh! Bye, bye, bye.